My wife and I have a cat who has incredible hunting instincts. It can be sound asleep, jump to its feet, and run out in the hall and grab a spider that's walking.
Oh, right.
How it finds those, I have no idea. I guess he hears them stomping around or something.
Those are
Anyway,
big spiders.
Yeah, we don't have any problem with spiders, and we think that we get the cat. And he's happy, good eating.
Protein.
One of the, on a more serious note, I guess, one of the relatively new things in prison, I'm not trying to say prison policy or whatever, is the idea of allowing more open visitation. Once upon a time, it was only direct family members who are allowed to visit prisoners, and now in some states, nearly anyone can get on a list to visit people in prison. Now, one could say that's a nice thing, it keeps people socialized and whatnot, but it may not be such a good thing when you have gang members, say, in prison, and have their associates show up. So, Joe, what do you think of the idea of more open visitations to prison? You expect to see your friends one day.
Lord, I'd like to thank you for choosing me for that question and for giving me time tonight. It's actually ironic that you asked that question because although there have been times when I've considered it a failure, I've recently been visiting a young friend who is in the county jail. So I do have some experience with that. My experience is that as his primary friend who was going to visit him, that I can only visit once a week. And even if none of the other slots were filled, I could still only visit once a week. While I completely agree with the point that you made about gangbangers visiting gangbangers as something that does and will happen to some degree, I do see the value for those people, the ones that you have hope for, the ones that you love, your family members and friends that made a bad decision and that you're going to see. And I feel that there's a benefit to them in having as much human contact as possible. The guidelines for visiting jail are pretty strict. They're in writing. They're across the board. And you read it and you know what the guidelines are before you go there. And you're held accountable to them. I would say that in this case, more is better. I'm not voting for conjugal visits, which is the question that everybody always asks. But I do think that the more they're connected to the outside while they're on the inside, the better their chances are when they get out.